You prayed and believed your whole life. Never done anything wrong. And here you are. You're the nicest person I know. I am the meanest. You have dementia. My life is perfect. Explain that to me.
Sometimes the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble because he doesn't want them turning to God. Their sin is like a jail cell, except it's all nice and comfy and there doesn't seem to be any need to leave. The door's wide open. Till one day, time runs out.
There it is.
The cell door slams shut. And suddenly,
whoever shall be condemned and destroyed will from thenceforth be bound together with them to the end. What? Now, I'm reading this for a reason, because I'm getting ready to read something. I'm getting ready to play a little bit of audio, and I wanted to expound, to amplify this place that is awaiting. Okay? It says here, back to 7, know ye their souls will be made to descend into Sheol. And who will be in Sheol? All of those watchers that have been condemned to that place. The fallen ones. And they shall be wretched in their great tribulation. 8, and into darkness and chains and a burning flame where there is grievous judgment shall your spirits enter. And the great judgment shall be for all the generations of the world. That's forever. Woe to you, for ye shall have no peace. 9, say not in regard to the righteous in good. That means those who are walking upright, taking heed to what the Most High said. He's telling them, he is admonishing them, okay? Reproving them, correcting them. Say not, verses 9, say not in regard to the righteous and good who are in life. And in our troubled days, we have toiled laboriously and experienced every trouble and met with much evil and been consumed and have become few and our spirit small. And we have been destroyed and have not found any to help us. Even with a word, we have been tortured and destroyed and not hope to see life from day to day. Verse 11, we hoped to be the head and have become the tail. We have toiled laboriously and have no satisfaction in our toil. And we have become the food of the sinners and the unrighteous. And they have laid their yoke heavily upon us. Verse 12, they have had dominion over us, that they that have had dominion over us, that hated us and smote us. And to those that hated us, we have bowed our necks. We had to go to them, work for them. All these things bowed them, humbled ourselves to them. We have bowed our necks, but they pitied us not. Verse 13, we desired to get away from them that we might escape and be at rest, but found no place whereunto we should flee and be safe from them. Why? Because it's like literally hell on earth. It's like the sinners is being, like I said, the devil has incentivized people to act wicked. And there's so much going on, brothers and sisters. I mean, really, there's so much going on. Why did I go to this? Because everyone is walking around. Think about it. The demons and the devils have taught people how to make, or the fallen ones, metals. Metals are knives, guns, bullets, all these things to do what? Now here we are, people are fighting, taught people the tinctures, how to do enchantments, how to do spells. Do all these things. So all this stuff is being aimed at the righteous and literally to turn all the people to turn against themselves, because you just heard today, if you don't know what you're hearing, you just heard the judgment that the Most High placed on the watchers. He made the fallen watchers watch their sons fight themselves and die. And then once they died, meaning that their spirits departed from their bodies, then the Most High had the archangels bind the watchers who disobeyed him and rebelled against him and cast them and put them in fiery chains. Or is that? Is that 2 Peter 3? Hold on one second. Let me get this really quick. I know Jude 1, right? Jude 1 and 5. Really quick. Hold on. So the Most High, he put them. That's not it. What was I thinking? Is it 6? Yeah, it was 6. Jude 1 and 6. Sorry, let me put this on your screen here. So the Most High, his judgment, he told his archangels, why? What was going on that brought that about? You got to know it. The innocent blood and the righteous were crying out, making their petition unto heaven. So the Most High hears the prayers of the righteous, right? And then what else? And then here, let me get the next one for you. So we know that they were asking to be spared, right? The same way that no one's really asking for mercy, okay, if they feel that they're in a good state. See that? Think about it for a second. Going back to what the lady said, I can play that snippet again. Let me give you a picture of what was going on. You had someone who had it their way, who was incentivized to do well. Okay, their whole life, they lived their whole life, got what they deemed was success, got their big house over. I'm just giving you, an illustration. They got their business, or they were successful. Maybe they was on they had the penthouse, or they had the house on the hill overlooking the lake or the ocean. You know what I'm saying? They had money galore. They was at all the expensive parties. Now remember, we read that at all these places of mirth, these expensive places where it's elaborate, it said that the devil is at those places, inflaming and drunken, making people drunken. So this is what people are going after in life. So in the illustration that I'm the picture that I'm painting to you is that person was speaking to his mother, who was up in age, who they said he had caught, I guess, came down in age, and her senses was kind of going away from her. And he was saying all this stuff. He went to visit her, and she didn't even know who he was. It's like he was like helping to feed her and give her stuff. And she's like, well, she didn't know who he was. So he just sat back and he began to say, listen, you prayed your whole life. You was good your whole life. You served the Most High your whole life. And now look at you. And then he compared his life. He said, me, I'm successful. I got this, I got that, and the other. I got it made. And I haven't prayed not one time. You get the picture? So he was saying, okay, by the process of elimination, that he was thinking that his mother was doing all that for nothing. But you and I just read that the Most High does not forget about that. Okay? His mother had a memorial before the Most High. I know that was just a snippet of a movie, but the people who really suffer for Yahshua's sake, for the Most High's sake, they have a reward with the Most High.